Everyone, you're welcome. So here we are on Google, and so the first thing we want to do is look for a free hosting. We have free hostings like Infinity Free that gives us free hosting. We can host our website for free in the internet, or we have 00 web host. So I'm going to start with 000 web host. That's the first one. So I'm going to use web host, and I'm going to click on the first link that comes up. And as you can see, it says they have free web hosting. And so what you have to do is click on get started to register. So you can see when you click on get started, it brings you down to these ones. Just move. This one is $2.99 a month. That's $3. This one is $0.00 a month. This is the one you want to choose right now because you want free hosting. But just look at it, gives us limited bandwidth of 3 GB and 300 megabytes of disk space. So one, and you can only build one website. So at least that's what we want for now. We are still learning, and when we will be through learning, we can start buying things like web hosting and buying domain. So here this thing is just going to give you a subdomain. So whatever name you give for your website, you're going to see .00webhostapp.com. So it's not going to be a normal domain name like my website, which is 360.com. It's going to be a subdomain. I'm going to teach you more about subdomains and domains in later videos, but the first thing is that we want to own a website. So go ahead and click on free sign up here. Now we need to create an account. So I'm going to click on sign up. So we will need to put in the email. So let's choose an email here. I'm going to choose one of my emails, and you're just going to put in a password. So I'm going to pause this out and put the password. So after putting in the password, you go to repeat password and repeat the same password, and once you're done, click on sign up. On it should bring up some photos here, and it said we should choose photos of our bikes. So this is just to confirm you're not a robot. So we're going to go ahead and do that and click on verify. And since it's verified, it's going to send us a message to our Gmail. So you should be ready to receive a message from your Gmail for this. So just you can save this if you want, but I don't know if I want to save that. But maybe if it's your phone, you can go ahead and save this. So let's allow that. So you can see it's loading here, and that's because we've not verified our account. So what we need to do is go into our account. You can see it sent us a verification mail here, and this says welcome. We need to verify our account. Now all I need to do is remember the email sign up with, and so let me click on this and click on verify our account. And now once you verify, it will tell us that account verified. Let's view that and see what happens. So it's taking its time to verify it, but okay, email verified. So now I can go back to my Chrome, and you can see it changes to let's create some magic. So click on let's create some magic. Here it's going to tell you to learn web development. Another one is build an online store. Another one is create web design. Other one is start a blog. Others. So I'm going to click on the select. The select you want to click on is on this one because we want to create a web design. So go ahead and click on this select here, and once you're done, just choose anything. It could be what kind of products are you selling. So we just want to choose anything here, but just say you're selling other products, maybe technological products or books or maybe information, whatever. So I'm just going to choose that I'm going to sell technological products, and they're going to ask me my website name. This is the name you type in here is the name you will type, the domain name you want. So whatever name you type in here, it's going to add 000webhostapp.com on it. So let's say I want to bring in tech school, so technology school. So I'm just going to put uh T. Let's just give it small letters. So I'm going to give it a small letter of tech with H. I'm not going to finish it. Then I'm going to start tech school. I'm going to put CH, yes, tech school, and that should be enough. And there you can go ahead and change this password. So I'll change my password and see you after the password has been changed. So let's pause. So here it is. I just filled in the password, and so want to click on submit here. Make sure your password is really strong or they're going to reject it. So click on submit, and there, say another website uses this name. So another website is using this name. So I just need to change it to maybe school tech. I should maybe try that, or tech sales. Let me try that, tech sales, and see if that will be accepted. So tech sales and submit that, and maybe another website is still using this because guys, there's so many hundreds of websites, but I think no website is using this one. So okay, so this one will be given to me. Tech sales will be given to me. So all we need to do is allow this thing load, and once it's load and done, and just about there, we're almost done. Okay, so that is it. We save the password again. You can go ahead and save it again, and now you can see this. You can see multiple things here, like okay, let's give it here. We have use a web builder. I don't want to use this thing. Another one is install WordPress. This is what we want to do because WordPress is the best builder out there. So we are going to use that. Now, if it was in olden days, you needed to code the entire website on your computer and then you could just upload it here. So you upload it like how you upload pictures on Facebook and all the rest. So that is not what we want. We want the one in the middle, install WordPress. So let's click on select under install WordPress and let's select it. So it now brings us here to admin. Please make sure you change your admin name. Change your admin name to something you can remember. I love to put this for now. I'll just put this for now, but I'm going to change it as time goes on. Now we need to put in a password. So I'm going to pause this out and put this password. Okay guys, so I just input my password. You can see I just closed it there so you don't see it. So once you've done that, the next thing you want to click is on the install button. So let me pause that and click on the install button, and so we continue. Okay, so after clicking on the install button, you can see that WordPress is installing, and remember the password we just put and the admin name. You have to always remember that. If you forget that, your website is forgotten. You only have to come here and delete WordPress and install it again. So this is it. Just let this thing install. It's going to take about a minute or two, but just let it install, and once it's done, it's going to create everything, its database and everything, the back end. It's just allow it do its thing. Once it's done, okay, then we'll be able to continue, but for now we're going to allow it do its thing. So we said a minute or two, so I'm going to come back when it is done. Okay guys, so it's almost done right now. So let's see, it's almost done. It's just taking like 1 minute 30 seconds there. So that is it, it's done. So what you need to do is you are finally done here, and the next thing you need to do is visit WordPress by clicking on go, the first one here. You click here on go to configuration page. So let's go ahead and click that. If I click go to configuration page, you see it takes us to text seal. Please take a look at this. Take a look at what you have here. It says text seal, textsales.00webhostapp.com. So this is now your, if somebody wants to go to your website, this is what is called your domain name. So your domain is textsale plus their own extension that makes it called a subdomain, because you've not bought a domain yet. If you bought your own domain, it would have just been techsale.com. So now this one, this 00 web host app just shows that it is a subdomain you've created. So now it's time to put in those informations we left in here. So I'm going to try to put in the information there, and just for verification purpose, let me verify if my password is correct. So after verifying, I think my password is correct enough, so I can click on login. And once I click that, it's going to log in, and I'm going to be found here. Now this is legendary. If you found yourself here, everything we've done so far, you don't need it anymore. You need some, but this is where every work of a web designer takes place. This is what we call the back end of your website. So I'm going to want to request a desktop site right now, and so it looks, I have to log in again, sorry, but let me just put in that, and click on remember me and login. And so yeah, we are finally in here, and first thing is that you're going to see all these things right here. See this? It's 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 full here. If you're just new, you'll be confused on all the information here, but don't be. Just click on this button here that says screen option up here. Click on the drop down button. So we click on it. Next thing is we have to uncheck all these things. Just uncheck all of them so that we clean out the box. So we are going to uncheck them. Uncheck, just uncheck them. Click that. Keep on tapping on all of them, and once we're done, we click on that. So now our box is clean off, and what we can do is click also on this X icon here, this one here, to remove all these other ones. So just click on there, and you can see another one coming up. You click on it, and so we now have this part being clean. It is very clean right now, and this is what we have to work with right now. So you can see that if you have a website already, and let's see how your website is looking right now. To know how your website is looking, all what you need to do is come here where it says this tech sales and click on it. Once you click on it, it's going to say visit site. Click on visit site. Just click on it, and it's going to take you to your website. So this is your website now. This is the look of it. It doesn't look that good right now, but I'm going to show you in our next video how to start making the website looks perfect. But you now have a website, and congratulations, you finally have a website. And next thing, we'll start building. Bye bye.